Hello, hello. Welcome back to more Pokemon Ultra Sun. I'm in the strange tunnel. Some people waiting for me. I made some decisions. I'm not going to be using Kangaskhan because I can't really get anything for the Mega Stone until the very end of the game. The Pokemon that I hinted at before was actually Garchomp. But you can't find Gible in this game. You can't find Garchomp in this game. You can only find Gabite. And it's a 10% encounter during SOS fights only on the next island. That's too much work. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was trying to go for a 1% encounter. Kangaskhan is a 1% encounter. I'd rather go for a different 1% encounter. And in the meantime, instead of going for a Flareon with Eevee, I've actually looked up a little bit of information about where I'm headed to soon. There's a moss rock. Adamant Nature is actually pretty decent for a Leafeon. I've never used a Leafeon. Well, that's not true. I used a Leafeon way back when Diamond and Pearl first came out, and I didn't really do anything with it. I think, if I remember correctly, I used it to beat Crash or Wake, and then I deposited it to the box and never touched it again. So I guess I can do Leafeon some justice here. And there's another fire type that I can actually go for. Also a 1% encounter, but it's also like right up here. So I may go for that instead for my fire type. Plus that would also give me the grass, fire, water core that I so desperately want. Also, I put my bug up front because it desperately needs some levels. Your readings are going crazy. So are you two. Hello. Yes, hello. Interesting. So this is what you call a tunnel. They've never heard of tunnels in Ultra Space, apparently. I'd like to investigate it further. It's a straight path. There's nothing here. Why do you want to investigate? It seems your island challenge is going well. It appears that my guess was correct. Battling the totem Pokemon, which are wrapped in aura, is having an effect on you as well. Is it contagious? Those emus also envelop your allied Pokemon in aura, do they not? I don't really pay that much attention to the animation. It's copyrighted. I have to cut it. Are you able to fully control aura then? Have you seen me? Clearly, I just resonate aura. Well, that was quite the boring tunnel. Route 8. There's a path over here. There's also a strange sign. Island challenge marker. If you let Pokemon evolve, they will grow stronger, but the timing for when they learn new moves will also change quite a bit. Okay. Why is there that sign? There's nothing down here. I want to know more about Passimian. You need to get out more. Would you like to show your Pokemon to them? I don't have a Passimian, but sure. Look, son, it's a Pokemon. Daddy, it's a Hulucha. Doesn't look like Passimian at all. It's so much better in every possible way. Daddy will be a Passimian then. Go climb a tree. You're weird. I like this kid. Hello? I think you got a Pokedex on you. How would you like to do a little part-time work on behalf of the Aether Foundation? If I remember correctly from the Aether Foundation, I mean, considering you got a Stuffle locked up in a cage, aren't you guys supposed to be the bad guys? Sure. We at the Aether Foundation work to protect Pokemon through conservation. We're serving the Gumi that live in Lush Jungle. The Foundation is collecting its own data, of course, but we would also like to know what data the Pokedex reports about them. So go register Gumi. Gotcha. And they'll pay me. Nice. Can I collect any of these? I cannot. Saw those Team Skull bullies picking on a poor Pokemon again. They never listen, even if I tell them to stop. You're a strong trainer, right? Maybe you can teach them a lesson if you see them. I do every single time. What do you guys even do? Stuffle vanished. There's a Meowth. That's probably where you belong. Here's a cutscene, though. Oh, I recognize that dude. Isn't that Colress? A lot of strange people. Birds of a feather. I'm a scientist. My name is Colores. I already knew that. The theme of my research is bringing out the potential of Pokemon. Weren't you a bad guy at some point? Aren't you still a bad guy? I actually don't know. What brings out the power of Pokemon is, I believe that is the bond they share with the trainers. Thus my attention is drawn to trainers like yourself. Vacant expression. Trainers bound to the Pokemon through the power of the Z Power Ring. Now that I think of it, I never asked your name. Ace, is it? I'm just standing here. I didn't say a damn thing. More importantly, there's a sticker in the background I'd like to collect. To commemorate our encounter, let me give you a TM. No, it's not a complete waste of time. I don't think anything can actually learn that right now, though. Free sticker. Free item. Oh, I will take. That's free money. And a trainer I can avoid. Well, you're clearly not a trainer, though how you just turned to see me is a little creepy. You there. In battle, the sky's the limit. Are you ready to send your opponent into the atmosphere? What do you say? Might you be interested in the move Skydrop, the glitchiest move in all of Pokemon history? If you are beat every other trainer on Route 8, then we can talk. Don't know if I actually want to learn that. Of course you'd be able to see me. Thankfully, I can walk behind the weirdo. Found a hyper potion. Kind of useful. Still can see me. So can she. Everybody's just always watching. Okay, I'm at the edge of the route. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any, like, paths or anything to the south. Oh, hey. First time I actually came across a Pokemon feeding on berries. Carbrawler. Oh, of course. Wasn't there somebody that wanted to see a Carbrawler entry somewhere? I guess I'll catch it. Oh, good. Is that even super effective? I thought you were water type. Don't you even. Haha. Oh, you're just a pure fighting type? Okay. And the Carbonable, the evolution is ice type. I thought you were water type before you evolved. Shows how much I know about this game. Because I won't use that ball. Like, he even went for Bubble Beam, what? And I get the berries after, even better. Guess I didn't eat them all. There's an item. How do I get? All without an encounter, even better. See, now the question is, where is this moss rock that I'm supposed to be able to... Hello? There's a Pokemon Center. That's actually kind of useful. Ever heard of the Festival Plaza thing? Yes, I can't get rid of it. It's like a festival or something. I don't care. Let me go. That was actually a waste of time. You just told me about the plaza. I don't care. Are you a trainer? Nervously. Okay. Hello. Fossil restorations. Oh yeah, fossils are a thing. Hello. Welcome to the Dream Park, where dreams become reality and fossils become Pokemon. Someday this whole place is going to be filled to bursting with Pokemon from the ancient past. That's my dream for this, the Dream Park. To bring the ancient world back to life. This is a reference to Jurassic Park, which also takes place in Hawaii. And there's nothing here. Well, is there actually nothing here? Ah, that's what I thought. Well, I found your fossil. I'm keeping it, though. I'm selling it. Oh, hello. How did I miss you? Do you even actually say anything? There's a dude in here who says that he wants to make the whole theme park full of nothing but Pokemon resort from... Yes, okay, you're useless, thank you. Please trade my Arbok for your Trumbeak. I have a Trumbeak somewhere, don't I? I think I'm actually willing to do the trade. Not that I'm ever going to use an Arbok, but I don't have a use for Drumbeak, so... Enjoy blasting, I guess. I forgot that's not where Arbok is located. Hello. Impish nature. Holding a ball mushroom. Actually, I'll take that. Free money. Bite, glare, screech, and acid. I mean, I've seen better moves. To be fair, you're only level 22. Yeah, I don't really have a use for this thing. Sold off the ball mushroom and the rare bone and all the other goodies I had. I was gonna sell off the adrenaline orb. Then I actually looked up again what it actually does. It kind of tells me right here, using it makes wild Pokemon call for help a number of times. In this game, wild Pokemon only call for help once, unless I use an adrenaline orb. And the Pokemon I want to get... Okay, you are a trainer. Okay. You... Watch where you're swinging that. Bruh. I hate this. I survive. Get eaten. Okay, it's a good thing I'm right by the Pokemon Center, damn. As I was saying, the Pokemon that I'm looking for is actually found in a cave somewhere on this route, supposedly, according to Bulbapedia. Don't know how accurate that is. Also, my recording had just stopped. I just started it again. You didn't actually miss too much. The only thing that I noticed is that there's apparently Gladion that's just chilling in this room up here. Told me to get out, so I did. I'm currently struggling to find said cave and a moss stone, and to figure out what this Wimpod is all about. I think I can just circle around. I tried already, and it ended up still just running off. So do I have to like walk super slow? I can't even walk slow. It's not actually possible. This is my only speed. What if I literally come at you from the backside? Nope. I will block you from entering then. Aha. Oh, hey, hello. I will take... Is that all that I actually get from that then? Well, that's kind of lame. This is a cave. Can I just crawl on my hands and knees? Okay. Can I access another part of Route 8 from this route somehow? What do you say? Brooklet Hill, Lush Jungle. Wasn't I already on Brooklet Hill? Hi. Didn't even see you. Of all the strange designs of Pokemon, that is the strangest. I mean, I can just Charizard glide to get back up. But, like, I would like to find out where the hell I'm supposed to go. There's a TM up there. You're not paying attention. Fantastic. I also don't want to accidentally hop a ledge. I guess I can't. Brutal Swing. Isn't that a dark type move? Can anything even learn that? Yes, Crabrawler can. I forgot that you're still in my party. Stupid mechanic, stupid mechanic, stupid mechanic, stupid mechanic. I hate not being able to run. Like I'm down to low yellow health because I just got magnituded over and over and over. So I was figuring that I was just misunderstanding what I was reading. And sure enough, I'm actually supposed to head this direction for the cave and for the moss stone. You can leave the angry comments out of the comment section for now. It's all inside the Lush Jungle. I should have just headed here from the get-go. There's somebody waiting for me. Just deposited Crabrawler. Don't really need it. Also, I'm keeping Dart up front. Still need some experience. Which also reminds me, speaking of locations to evolve Pokemon based on proximity to things, where is the magnetic field in this game? Or do I actually need to get a Thunderstone? How do I evolve to Vikavolt? There's so many things I gotta look up, and I will probably misunderstand like I did with the cave and Moss Stone. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, I'm just ranting. This game makes me irritable sometimes. And my own stupidity. Welcome to Lush Jungle, the trial grounds for me, Malo. Hello. You ready to get in some hot water? I would like a bath, yes. My trial is ready, if you're ready for it. Sure, why not? I can't enter the Lush Jungle unless I say yes anyway, so I might as well. And considering Pokemon don't really show up until I complete the trial, I don't think I can get these Pokemon. Well, I can get Leafeon. I just won't be able to get the Pokemon I'm looking for until I beat the trial. You've chosen only the finest ingredients. What have I done? You are the one who got a sparkling stone straight from Tapu Koko, aren't you? Well, I technically got it from Nebby, who got it from the ground because it was dropped by Tapu Koko, but sure. I totally get it now, do you? Okay then, here in Lush Jungle, it's time for Malo's trial to begin. There's some sort of joke to be made about how she's in the jungle, it's kind of marshy. Her name is Malo. Something something marshmallow. Today's special should be my secret specialty, the Super Malo Special. Does it contain marshmallows? I'm gonna need you to find 3 ingredients for me. Mago berry, some honey, and a big root. I brought you a forage bag, because I need that, apparently. Sure. I'm guessing that means I don't get to keep the items. If you just toss all the trial ingredients in your own bag, it would make something alright. Something like a malo map. I can sort items in my bag. What does that even mean? Of all the stupid BS mechanics, this would be number 2, behind not being able to run away from stupid Diglett. Are you really gonna hold my hand to find the ingredients? Then what is the purpose of even having a trial for anybody then, if you're gonna do it for me? Not only is this game dumb, it makes no sense. Hello. You better run. I'm in a mood. Those were Mantis. I wonder if they could tell how strong you are. They probably just heard me yelling. You can find Mago berries around here. We also find Fermentus living here because they love Mago berries too. I will steal from them. If we take a Mago berry that the Fermentus had their eyes on, they may not take it too kindly. I have a Halucha with aerial lace. I am not scared. And a dart with bug bite. And a water type with icy wind, so I'm just fine. Well, that was easy. I probably made them angry. Good. Free food for my Pokemon. You can harvest honey from the flowers that bloom here in the jungle. You also find plenty of Pokemon where there are lots of flowers. When you find the ingredients you're sure you want, come and show them to me. I'm just grabbing the first one I find. Why is he here? Hello. People say Pokemon are lured in by flowers and gather around them. Watch out when you see a bunch of flowers if you don't want to get attacked. I will do whatever I want. This big club I'm going to give to Malo too was a result of serious effort on the part of my Marowak, and I stole it from your Pokemon. I assume this is the Moss Rock. Sure enough. How do I level up? The game is really struggling here for some reason. I'm guessing there's not going to be any wild Pokemon that show up in here. That's a bit annoying. I will take the honey. What happens if I take honey from multiple flower things? Do I get attacked by multiple Pokemon? Free food in more ways than one. Oh, no, I can only take one. Okay, so I guess that means I still can't get my Leafeon then. If any Pokemon have their eyes on it, I don't care. I'll be fine. Fight me. A big root. Right. You can find them near the trees deep in the jungle that look kind of like Sudowoodo. You mean from the Sudowoodo? Oh, hey. Some of them are actually Sudowoodo. Imagine. Can I actually fight them then? His branches are shaking. It's because it's very clearly a Sudowoodo. Pick up the item first, though. That's useless. If it's a Sudowoodo, I don't really want my bug type to be up front, so let's put the smacker up front. Actually, let's put Primarina up front. You could use some experience. Assuming I can actually fight these things. Hello. You get the feeling you're being watched. Well, then maybe you can watch me kick its butt. I just pick up the big root. I don't actually get to... Okay. This is the only thing that doesn't look like a Sudowoodo. Why are you here? I hear from Malo's trial too. Why do you ask? Malo asked me to bring her some fresh water, so here I am. I wanted to have a look around here for a big root that I could use as a fishing rod. To each their own, I suppose. This is leaving the jungle. My bad. Oh, that's a strength boulder or something? Okay. Absolute chungus of a boulder. I look forward to smacking you. Thanks for stopping by. Let me check the ingredients you got for me. Let's see the Margo Berry first. Kuh. Alright. Simple ice and wind does the trick. You went and took the Margo Berry that Fermentus had its eye on. I don't care. Let's put this Margo Berry into the pot, and there we poured the fresh water that Lana brought us. Next up is the honey. It's not even your name. It's not even in your name. Why are you saying that? Too gangster for your own good. Fermentus sure does love its honey. I needed it more. Now we mix the honey in using the thick club that Kyoe brought along. Is it gonna be on fire? Does it taste like ghosts? I have questions. We don't even get to see it. Fantastic animations. Last but not least, the big root. And I did promise I would smack it. Woo. It's a professor. Oh wait. Worth it. I regret nothing. Those Sudowoodo, they like to put big roots around their feet to look more like real trees. They didn't do a very good job at that. Especially when they're shaking and watching me. I guess this one wanted its big root back. That's a damn shame. Finally, it's finished. With one last pinch of my super special secret spice. Just sneeze on it. It gives it a little bit of a kick. That looks disgusting. A unique aroma. It's toxic. You feel a piercing gaze from somewhere within the underbrush. Bush? Did I read that right? Speaking of being watched, I'm gonna be food. This should be fun. The bacon pants itself, Totem Laurentis. Also, speed boost. Sharp speed boost. Okay. I'm gonna actually be murdered here. That said, if I can actually survive anything, I wouldn't mind dropping your speed. You have to charge. I'm not that Bruh, hey, no. Okay. Sure. Never mind. I just die here. Power herb, really? Take a halucha to the face. I didn't even do any damage. What do you... Okay. Sure. I mean, I can just brick break and aerial ace you, but I'd rather just aerial ace the Lurantis. Even though it outspeeds me. You don't have that power herb anymore. You have to charge. Don't even try it. That did no damage, okay. I do resist this, but how well do I resist it? I'm still alive. I got crit. Of course I did. That's knockout. Okay. And I'm not that worried about Cagliano because you don't do anything, but look weird. Decent stats. Hey, trying to learn your signature move. Decent timing, since you're about to die. Kind of forget how this move works, but it is 100 power. Do I really want to replace my smack? I think I do. Dart gets a level. Eevee gets a level. You don't get to evolve though, I don't think. You use Sunny Day? Okay. Well, that's kind of convenient. Do I still get to just win with Hulucha yet again? I have no complaints. Even better than a smack. It's a whole body smack. And once again, I just win with Hulucha. The funny thing is, I really don't care that much for Hulucha, but in this game, it's actually OP. Not like it. You're even stronger than I thought. That's just my Hulucha. You really drew out the best of your team. Just Hulucha, yet again. You even quieted down the Lurantis, the totem Pokemon of Lush Jungle. Battled your way through the Pokemon living here in the jungle to get me the ingredients I need. You and your Charger Bug there make a fabulous team. What did Charger Bug even do? What are you talking about? Even back at Willow Volcano Park, my Marowak didn't stand a chance. Nor did the Araquanid that I trained so carefully. They all just died to Hulucha. That's what Hulucha does. Looks like you cleared all three of Akala's trials. Well, that's convenient. Guess that means I'm going to be going to the next island soon. An amazing trainer like you, who even cleared my super hard trial, definitely deserves this. I will take. It'll be a lot more useful once I can get Eevee to evolve, though. But thank you kindly. Yeah, literally nobody else wants to eat that food. That looks disgusting. Oh look, it's Sudowoodo. I mean Kukui. This little TM right here is Smart Strike. Interesting. Steel type move that never misses. I don't know how many Pokemon can actually learn that though. Because it seems like nobody can really learn that in later gens. So I got inconveniently whisked away from the jungle. Well, it is kind of convenient because it means I can go back to the Pokemon Center with these. But I do want to be in here. Ambush encounter, actually moving around, that's terrifying. Eh, just Steenie. You know, funnily enough, I actually considered using, what's it called, Serena? But Leafeon, while dealing slightly less physical damage, has much better physical defense. And is also faster. And has chlorophyll. Next one should be the evolution. There we go. And it's against a Bonsly where I can't do damage. Of course it is. So if I remember correctly, Flying Press, because it deals fighting and flying type, it should be neutral against this rock type, right? Is that how this works? It looks like it. Still one shot. You have a hole? What? Okay then. Speaking of inappropriate. I can't actually see what you're evolving into. I'm hoping it's Leafeon. Okay, thank goodness. Because the thing is, I don't know what your friendship level is, and you do have a fairy type move. And while Sylveon is okay, it's not the one I wanted. But I'm glad I got a Leafeon. Trying to learn a move? Trying to learn Razor Leaf. Okay. I think I will get rid of people Doll Eyes for that one, I think. My defense is already pretty decent. Having a bite for coverage is kind of nice, I suppose. But I don't really need it. Although the flinch chance is nice. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Baby Doll Eyes. I'm not entirely sure how many more crit chance moves you actually get to learn, but I think you're a decent candidate for the, this thing, Scope Lens. I know you get Leaf Blade, and you also have Razor Leaf, which both of those are high crit chance moves. And I also looked up what the crit chances are in this game because, again, it seems to change with every generation. With a Scope Lens and with these moves, both are a +1 to the crit ratio. Having +2 crit ratio means you have a 50% chance of landing a crit, which is pretty nice. Now the trick is trying to find a cave in this area. Well, it's not a cave, but I get a TM. I'm sure there's plenty of things I can learn it, but I'm not that interested in teaching. Yeah, I said speaking of inappropriate earlier because I was looking up information about Serena and found out the origin of the Pokemon itself, which is actually kind of clever. I'll read it out loud just because I want to kind of do it justice. In fact, even on Bulbapedia, it has a little blurb that says, "This page contains material that may not be suitable for young readers. Viewer discretion is advised." Serena appears to be based on a mangosteen and a female monarch such as a queen. Obviously, makes complete sense. It may also be a reference to the mangosteen being known as the Queen of Fruit. It may also be based on a dominatrix, a woman who takes the dominant role in BDSM activities. It evolves from Steamy after it learns Stomp. Its moveset includes moves such as Punishment and Power Whip, and its appearance gives it the impression of wearing long boots, all of which are associated with BDSM in some fashion. Its gender ratio may reference the fact that while mangosteen trees exhibit dioicy, I don't know if I even pronounced that right, probably not, meaning that each individual only produces flowers of a single gender, a male mangosteen tree has never been found. Highly inappropriate. Also, its Japanese name may be a combination of Amai, which means sweet, and Jo, which is queen, but it's also Japanese slang for dominatrix. It's a very inappropriate Pokemon. Still pretty good though. Leafeon is better. And is more kid-friendly. It's just a regular tree. Fight me! I just assumed there was going to be something there because it's a weird spot on the ground. Okay, cool. Now where am I? You mean I could have just used this the whole time? Okay. So after further research, I can't even access the cave. So it's only accessible with that Machamp shove boulder thing. I had to look up even more information. I can't access the cave because I need to use that shove mechanic to push the boulder, which isn't even available till the very end of the game. It's literally the last one of these that you I didn't mean to push that button. Last one of these that you get. Unfortunately, that's only accessible once you basically have already got to the end of the game. So the Pokemon that I thought would be kind of decent to have and admittedly kind of OP, it was a Volcarona, okay? I don't get to have anything I want in this game. I mean, it's kind of fair. Again, it is kind of an OP Pokemon, but come on, man, let me just have. So I'm still short one Pokemon. I don't get a fire type yet. I don't regret evolving into Leafeon because I do like having a decent grass-type Pokemon, and this is actually a decent grass-type Pokemon. And it's adamant nature, which is just actually good for this thing. Admittedly, Jolly would be better, but I don't really have a way to set up Sun anyway, so it's not like I'm trying to, you know, min-max my speeds or anything. But I've already spent literally an hour and a half on this video. Admittedly, it's because I'm stupid and was trying to find things that don't exist on this route because it's located somewhere else. But it is all that I have time for this video. Definitely gotta edit this one down. Jesus. Also trying to figure out where the recording even dropped off. It's just this dude. It's the only thing that was really missed. He's angsty. But, as I say, that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. I'm having fun, even though this game is kind of crap. I just make it crap, to be fair. But if you are enjoying, feel free to drop a like, or even a dislike. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Can't hurt my feelings any more than getting several crits in a row or missing 3 90% accurate moves in a row. If you want to catch more of these, hit the subscribe, get notified of all the good stuff. And until next time, where I figure out where the hell I'm even supposed to go, I think I gotta go back to the beginning of the island. But until then, take care.